Hi, my name is Brandon Kostelic. In this audio essay, I would like to present two topics of discussion that seem to get barely any attention in the college setting. The first topic of this discussion is when and how does your process begin? This question itself is more geared towards students at any level of schooling, middle, high school, college, etc., etc. Now the other topic of discussion would have to be for the professors at any college within the United States. Does having to write different types of papers for different varieties of classes hinder college students' writing abilities and/or process? So going back to my first question about when and how the writing process begins, I want you to think about when you begin your writing process, as well as when it begins and how it begins. This question I myself did not even have an answer for until my second semester sophomore year in college. As weird as it sounds, my process starts before I even sit down to think about the paper itself. How my process begins and when my process begins happens all at the same time. I get the ball rolling on my paper just by getting other things accomplished. What I'm trying to say is I'm clear my mind so I can start my paper by doing various activities such as doing the laundry, cleaning the room, taking a shower, etc., etc. Doing these quote-unquote chores gives me the feeling of starting something, then finishing it. Now I know it's hard to believe, but think about it. Does this sound like how you begin your papers? Or does it even make you think about when and how your process really begins? Now moving on to the second part of this audio essay, it is well known as a freshman and sophomore at college we have a variety of classes such as psychology, UCO, English 1000, history, etc., etc. Most of which we have to write papers. Now the argument I'm trying to make here is that does the wide scope of different classes hinder a student's writing ability? All of these various courses have their own particular language that is presented to the college student. Would you write the same type of paper for a history class and your psychology class? I know I wouldn't. These two classes, as well as other classes, have totally different vocab, teacher expectations, formatting, etc., etc. Now I know we are here to broaden our horizons and learn new things, but I myself as a student find it extremely hard to separate one voice of a class from another. Plus it forces me to just try and get it done as quickly as possible, since all these papers make me uninterested in the topic. Now I know if I feel this way there, it has to be more students like me out there. So think about this. Does having all these papers and different class voices make us learn more about writing? Or is it just an easy way for professors to have a grade for each particular student? I hope I myself and my audio essay have brought to surface this issue of papers within the school setting and when and how your process begins. And also how we as students and professors can change the way we learn. This is Brandon Kostelic of Appalachian State University in Dr. Leslie S. Cook's sophomore English class. Thank you for your time and open mind.